What's up with it? You watching the Big Bomber TV? Yeah, we about to check out this video from the YouTube channel Culture Covered. And the title is French Montana and the game reveals what Diddy did to them. What? Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. We already know what Diddy did to y'all, man. He gave y'all some of that pink stuff, oiled y'all up, and sent y'all to that back room at the parties, man. You know what I'm saying? We already know, man. Yeah, for real. Meek Mill was back there too, damn near. You feel me? Crazy gang, man, for real. But yeah, man, I ain't checked out this video. Don't know what they talking about, really, you know what I'm saying? But let's check it out and see what they talking about. Yeah.
Happy birthday, dear friend. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
This is a special birthday for both of us.
Wasn't Puffy interested in
rubbing
working with you also?
Yeah, Puff. I was running around with Puff for a minute, but we was just partying, man. Puff liked to party.
You and Puff became very close over the years.
Yeah, party.
I mean, he called you like his guardian angel and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, we was doing a lot of business together. You know what I'm saying? We were doing a lot of business together, and you know, he was somebody that was making money without rapping.
So it looks like this whole Diddy situation has all these big name rappers shook to their core at the thought of any videos of them kicking it, or better say freaking it, with Diddy leaking out into the internet for the whole world to see. And let me tell you, the grapevine's buzzing with talk that French Montana and the game are in full-blown panic mode because allegedly Diddy has more than one tape with their names on it. These two were tight with Diddy for years, running in the same circles and letting Diddy shower them with expensive gifts. And from what folks are saying, Diddy had a special kind of bond with French and Game. So you can imagine the stress levels are through the roof right about now as they wonder what might surface from those days spent rolling with Diddy.
I ain't gonna lie though, the game is like an ex-stripper, so it gotta be some kind of freaky ass. Oh, for real though, man.
I like it real dirty and like it hard. Pause. That was a crazy one. What am I doing?
So let's start with Diddy's rumored FO partner number one, French Montana. So French had it pretty tough growing up, and after his dad abandoned the family, he became the main provider for his mom and siblings. He originally hails from Casablanca, Morocco, but his parents moved the family to New York when French was 13, settling down in the South Bronx. But just a couple years down the line, his dad decided to bounce back to Morocco, leaving French's mom to hold down the fort with another baby on the way. Seeing his mom juggling all that responsibility, French knew he had to step up and pitch in for the family. Back in the day, he kicked off his career battling it out in rap battles, going by the name Young French and selling CDs of his music on the streets. Fast forward to 2007, and French dropped his debut mixtape, catching Diddy's ear in the process. Diddy wasted no time in scooping him up and signing him to Bad Boy Records, and naturally, French thought he hit the jackpot. Diddy was talking all big about how he had these major plans for French and his music, but instead of hitting the studio and putting in work on his career, Diddy allegedly had French put in work in another place. Soon enough, you saw Diddy whisking French off on all these fancy vacations and shopping sprees. And next thing you know, rumors started spreading like wildfire, hinting that French might have become Diddy's newest special friend. And then this video.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. It was looking a little too close, man, for real. Especially for some dudes. Like, nigga, I'm like, especially grown. Like, when you young and shit, you do have friends you hang out with, like, all the time and every day and shit. But, like, when you get grown, you're like, man, it's kind of weird to be just hanging with it every day like that. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie, their excuse could be that they was getting money, though. You know what I'm saying? Getting money then shit, yeah, that makes sense. But like, if they ain't getting money and just hanging out together all the time and grown, kind of weird, I ain't gonna lie.
Starts going viral showing French sitting at a table, no shirt on, looking all shiny like he just took a dive in baby oil, while Diddy's belting out happy birthday to him. Hold up, why was it social birthday for both of them? Also, what's up with Diddy singing happy birthday to all these rappers? Remember that Drink Champs interview when he did that Ish the Fabulous?
Happy birthday.
God, I ain't even put those together, but yeah, singing happy birthday too much.
The name that I want. one. They get happy.
The only one that I want. Is that what that nigga just said, man? What the hell? Yeah, man, that was super zesty, man. And he just singing happy birthday to everybody, man. That's weird. That's part of his ritual. Happy birthday. Come get this birthday. You know what I'm saying?
But that happy birthday video was just the beginning. There's also this photo that recently surfaced showing Diddy and French chilling with their crew on a boat in Miami. And if you zoom in on Diddy and French, they're all cuddled up like they're spooning. Oh. Now, you already know 50 Cent couldn't resist getting in on the conversation with this photo making waves. He posted it on his IG and wrote, "What in the world is going on in this picture, man? Something's not right." And check this out. When 50 later shared this shirtless selfie, one fan commented, "You should F French Montana." And you know, 50 couldn't let that slide. He fired back, "What the F you just say? I ain't with all that crazy. What the F you think? I'm puffy?" But it's not just French who's getting linked to Diddy's rumored male harem. There's also The Game, who openly admitted he let Diddy take him shopping for 2 whole years without ever recording any music together. The Game was actually one of the OG rappers to speak out about what's really going on behind the scenes in the industry. And back in 2011, he popped up on Vlad TV to say there are more rappers hiding their true selves than people realize. Game claimed he had no problem with gay rappers, but he said the issue is with all these men keeping things on the low and deceiving the women they're messing with, potentially spreading STDs while they're at it.
And so that in the closet real scary, you know what I'm saying? So we got to get into the seriousness of it, and it's just not fair to, other people. And then because that girl that you might be fooling might leave you and go find another dude who ain't gay, give him the disease, and he go cheats on her, and so it's it's an ongoing thing, man. So it ain't cool to be in the closet. So if you gay, just say you gay, man. Be gay and be proud, man.
And when they asked him if he ever teamed up with a gay rapper without realizing it, Game mentioned he had collaborated with someone who was going all out to hide their true self.
So you think that you've worked with a gay rapper?
Yeah, man.
You got a song with Busta Rhymes?
Just full out gay, but hiding it, trying to pretend like he loves girls and live the rap lifestyle. Really, he's a man fan.
Now, a lot of folks are connecting the dots and thinking The Game was talking about none other than Diddy. And that's because Game recently spilled the tea about how he spent a good 2 years letting Diddy wine and dine him. Game started getting serious about his music grind around 2001 and teamed up with his big brother Phase 100 on his first mixtape. That mixtape found its way into Diddy's hands, and naturally, Game was hyped, thinking Diddy might scoop him up for Bad Boy Records. Instead, Game let it slip on Drink Champs that for 2 whole years, all he and Diddy did was globetrot. And Diddy kept showering him with lavish gifts like watches and chains.
I started kicking it with Diddy, right? I ran around with Diddy for 2 years, damn near. And this Diddy, we never went to the studio one time, but he was like, yo, your demo, that.
Come on now, man. Never went to the studio one time. You inspiring to be a rapper. So we know you ain't got no paper. How's you getting income around this man and just living with it? So this definitely was taking care of this like a little Beezy, basically, like shit, for real though.
Bad boy, but hey, Playboy, hey, here go a watch, Playboy, here go a chain, Playboy. I'm like, yo, we ever gonna rap?
He should have kept these stories to himself.
I was doing it for 2 years. But the jet leaving at 5, I was going to Miami, Playboy.
I was going for 2 years.
New York, we in ATL this weekend, Playboy, pop out. And I was going everywhere with Diddy, and then one day, me and Diddy was smoking, he was like, you know what? Like he was really about to just give me some major game, right?
Now, word on the street is that Game's close friendship with Diddy is one of the reasons Game and his big bro Phase had a falling out. See, Big Phase dropped a hint on Instagram suggesting that maybe Game and Diddy were up to more than just hitting the shops together. Phase posted this photo of Diddy hugging Game from behind and
I ain't gonna lie, man. That is very, very uncomfortable. Like, for real, though. Like, nigga, I ain't comfortable with it. Wrapping their arm around my neck and all in my ear. And you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, like, if it was like something like that, it had to be like something in the club or something, and some shit going down or something. Like, coming to whisper, tell you, like, what's going on in that or something, nigga. You feel me? Other than that, hell no, not no smiling, happy, hey, nigga, all over the back. That's man, I ain't with hugging from the back, period. Seriously.
wrote, maybe it wasn't my street credibility. Now, some people thought Big Faze was just salty about the game's success. But then Game popped up on Vlad TV again, right after all this talk about Diddy possibly being involved in some shady stuff at the scene. Game again confirmed that he spent 2 solid years hanging out with Diddy without ever hitting the studio. But here's the kicker.
Man.
He said all they did was party it up. And guess where? Atlanta, of all places.
Wasn't Puffy interested in working with you also?
Yeah, Puff. I was running around with Puff for a minute, but we was just partying, man. Puff like to party.
They partied in Atlanta
so that's
a lot.
basically all we did. I think the few times I was running around with D-Mac and Puff, we just did a bunch of partying. We might have went to the studio once or twice, but I didn't get to record nothing. I was just,
Okay, but I mean, Puffy
was a
huge deal back then.
Still a huge deal.
He's still a huge deal, but he's not doing music anymore, is what I'm saying. Back then, Bad Boy was on fire, and he's running around with you. And, Puffy's a busy guy.
I was running around with him.
Yeah. You were running around with him.
Right.
Was he talking about signing you, or what exactly happened?
Nah, Puff he wanted to sign me. He just, he was moving around. Like, he had the restaurant Justin's in Atlanta, so we was in and out of that. A lot of parties in Atlanta with him and V.
I ain't gonna lie, he didn't sign him though, so maybe that held out, man. Maybe he was like ignoring the signs and just thinking this was being good to him though, for real though. I give him that for real though. That's a possibility because he didn't sign him, so maybe he ain't like that, man. You know what I'm saying? But 2 years is a long time though.
And Big Wolf and Fab and Jeezy was just Fab was already on. Jeezy was coming coming of age. But we just party, man.
But once again, Game didn't give any clarity on why he was rolling with Diddy for so long when it was obvious Diddy wasn't trying to make any music moves with him. Now here's the latest scoop. Apparently, the feds took a load of tapes from Diddy's mansions during those raids. And word on the street is that French, Game, and a bunch of other rappers are starting to sweat bullets because one of those tapes could have their name on it. As for fans, they're saying Diddy for sure has a long list of victims, but French and Game are not among them because it seems they willingly signed up for that lifestyle. Someone said, I've always seen French Montana's name, thought, who TF is this guy and why should I care? Then I see his videos and I still think the same thing. This kind of stuff explains why these uninteresting characters are able to get such big careers going when there are underground artists that are much more interesting and talented. They're all Masons. I
ain't gonna lie, I will say French started with the DVD back in the days. I ain't gonna lie, I was doing a little DVD shit too back in the days. I done made like a hood movie too, but French Montana was like making the hood blogs and shit all the way back in the days and doing videos and shit. So that's really how he got motion and shit. So he wasn't like just a straight up nobody. I ain't gonna let him just say that was a nobody. He definitely was like pitting on for the city. When you do that kind of shit, you do pit on for the city and shit. So.
For the game, one fan said, only a former male stripper would follow a man around the world, partying and letting a grown man shop for him and give him treats and gifts. The streets is dead. But let me know what you think about these wild rumors swirling around French and Game getting cozy with Diddy. Do you think these two willingly got down with Diddy? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.
Hell nah, man. I don't think these dudes got down with Diddy, man. That sound crazy, you know what I'm saying? But man, sometimes shit that sound the most far-fetched really don't be so far-fetched sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. With Diddy allegations going around, they got the tapes, man. He violating people. We acting like we ain't hear the Meek Mill audio and shit like that, but you heard that shit, man. That was that nigga, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, he definitely did some things with these damn near, you know what I'm saying? And it's sad, man. You can tell these emotional, no souls, shit like that. These niggas not funny. They smiles be fake because they souls just gone. They insides burning because they decided to go for the money instead of just doing what they do it for the passion, you know what I'm saying? If you really got passion for shit, the money come with it, that's all good. But like if you forcing it for the money and shit, you know what I'm saying? That's when the problems come, you know what I'm saying? That's when you sell out, you know what I'm saying? Like shit, if these dudes was in the game and they was like, nah, it ain't even about the money, it's all about the music and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? We can get a little money off of this shit, it'll be better for their minds, you know what I'm saying? But instead, they want to be the biggest and on top, TV, so they sell out and sell their ass, nigga. For real, nigga. So for real, man. So like if you rapping, doing your thing, you got you a little lane, and it can make you a little change. Keep doing your thing. For real though. So everything we see ain't always what it seems, you know what I'm saying? For real though. But yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe to the Baby Mama TV. And I appreciate y'all for watching. Until next time. Peace. Yeah.